Hello, I'm Dr. Dina Inman-Ramgolam. I'm an assistant professor of instruction, and I'm going to share with you what I do and what has worked for me over the years. So the one thing that works. So what has worked for me, and this is all based on the feedback I've received over the years of teaching my web-based course, and that is the whole idea of structure. Now, many people use different ways with their web-based class, but for me, what has worked is maintaining some type of structure. And the way that I do this is by having some type of weekly deliverable every week. Now, this could be graded or it can be ungraded, but the fact that students know what to expect every week, with the exception of perhaps when a paper is due or if there's some type of exam, they know that that one weekly deliverable is due. The reason I insist on maintaining structure in my web-based classes is because of a story many years ago. My first semester of teaching a web-based course, I had a student admit to me that she had forgotten about the class for 2 weeks. Now, that story has stuck with me over the years, only because I never wanted that to happen again. And so that's why I insist that some type of weekly deliverable creates an expectation and holds students accountable and keeps them on task. The weekly deliverable, or the same type of weekly deliverable, has to be due at the same time every week. Again, this helps them, stay on task and know what I should do on each day and when it is expected to be due. The way that I work to help them maintain this structure is, every Monday morning, I send them a weekly announcement to remind them of this weekly deliverable. Now, they come to rely on this just to make sure that that is situated within their week, but that weekly deliverable seems to happen, consistently, and it helps them. Another thing that I do is in my syllabus at the very beginning of the semester, I give them a breakdown, a day-by-day breakdown on how they should organize the deliverable. So what should they be doing? So from Monday to even Saturday, I give them a recommendation on when to read which article or how to set up a time for them to complete the actual deliverables. One way I help students understand the structure of the course from the very beginning of the semester is I have them fill out a course structure acknowledgement form. It's a survey, and I have them go to the survey, make sure that they have read the syllabus, and they'll check off that as one of the things that they've done, but also understand the major facets of the course. So how many exams are involved in the course? How many papers are involved? Those weekly deliverables, all of those things, or the major components, I have them sign off on, just so that we're all on the same page and they know from the very beginning of the semester what is the expectation in terms of those weekly deliverables. That's the one thing that I've done that has been consistent, and they again come to appreciate and know what is due at any one point in time throughout the semester. So that's the one thing that has worked for me.